Hello, welcome everyone. Thanks for joining. So, if you've already listened to the worthy ideal, your goal setting, this is the next step that I would love for you to take. And it's all about your self image. So, our self image is formed by our experiences, it's our conception of the kind of person we are. We don't question why it's valid, we believe it to be true and act as if it is true. We act like that person. In fact, we don't act any different, and no amount of willpower can stop it. But I've got some incredible news for you. When you change your self image, your problems will disappear and opportunities begin to appear. In a moment, I'm going to have you take a piece of paper. Yes, I know. Even in the last one, I said paper. Paper is the best tool when you're doing any type of goal setting or self work. Yeah. Again, ink to paper is a beautiful thing. So what you're going to do is you're going to, now that you've achieved your C type goal, I want you to write it out. How does that person feel? How does that person dress? How does that person greet other people? What does that person drive? Who are the people around you? How does this person think? How much does this person earn? What feelings do you have now that you've achieved the goal? You feel good. You feel really good. You're not comparing yourself to others. You're not listening to the outside world. You're not listening to the outside influences. This is the inner work. This is what I've done. And I'm sharing this with you because anything is possible. I wrote it down. I got really involved with it. It felt the incredible feelings that it made me want to take action. Action, action. What is this new version of you? Think. What do I think about the world? What do I think about money now that I've achieved this goal? I am bold. I am doing. I am daring. I am confident. I am healthy. Do the inner work. It will get you where you go in life. Feel so damn good about yourself and worthy and desired. It's not about knowledge. It's not about the degree you hold. It's not about the money you earn. There are people out there with degrees who are sick and broke. And there are people out there that have a lot of money, but they're unhappy and stuck. It comes from within. Embody this new version of you. This will move and shift you. What are you going to embody? What is one thought that you will impress upon your subconscious mind today to start getting you where you want in life? Fear and faith both require you to believe in the unseen. However, faith comes from a place of understanding. You will be supported and guided. Every time I take a step, my path will become clearer and clearer. But when you sit back in the comfort zone, you let fear take over, there's no growth. Doubt, worry, and fear. You're still taking action, but you're not getting results. You need to address the fear and doubt. This is coming from that programming. As young kids, you may have heard, you can't do that. That's silly. You're a loser. This programming could have been coming from our teachers, our parents, our siblings, our friends, our family, podcasts, babysitters, social media. This is our inner narrative. This is not true. You know, growing up, my dad, and I love him dearly and I care deeply about him, he was quite negative and his life was limited. It must be nice to have a car like that. It must be nice to have a house like that. Money doesn't grow on trees. His limiting beliefs were harsh. It came from his programming and his parents' programming and his parents' programming. These are all limiting beliefs, and this is what we're gifted. So don't let the outside world tell you what you cannot do. It doesn't come from out there. It never has. It always comes from inside. And you can have the things that you want. Each time a negative situation or thought creeps into your thoughts, I'm not good enough. Counter this. Is this true? No, it's not. I am good enough. Pick the good things out. And by doing this, your mind will start to shift. Pick out the good qualities. The more you start to pick out the good in you, the more you will start to shift and say, yes, I can do it. Yes, this is me. This is true. And this is going to bring you closer to your goal. You can create the reality that you want and desire. It's all in your hands. So whatever you choose, Your mind, body, when you have unwavering faith in the fear, lack, and limitation, it will disappear. You have all the potential within to create anything you want. You are the highest form of creation. Your whole life will start to shift once you start seeing yourself from that place. You can change your life. One of the simplest things you can do to shift your self image is how you dress. It makes you feel really good. So, what I'd like you to do is put on some spa music. Sometimes I go to Insight Timer. I'm not sure if anyone has that. And there's study music there. So if you just set aside 10 minutes for yourself, just 10 minutes. It's crazy to think that we take time out to take our vehicles to the dealership. We take time out to go shopping over to Winners or HomeSense or TJ Maxx, wherever you are. And we pick out like new furniture or vase or whatever. But we don't sit with ourselves. Just sit with yourself. 10 minutes to feel these great, empowering feelings just for you. Take the 10 minutes and write this out. What I usually recommend, because it's probably like the easiest, is start writing out the new self-image now that you've achieved that goal. And simply start writing out, I am so happy and grateful now that. I'm so happy and grateful now that. Now that you've achieved the goal. So I'm so happy and grateful. How does that feel now that you have that goal? What are you driving? Where are you living? Do you travel often? Do you fly only first class? Write them out. Do you own multiple homes around the world? Take the 10 minutes, write it out, feel it. You are all so worth it. So worth it. And this exercise, you will write out each morning and each night. I hope you enjoy this little presentation because it is the very stepping points that can really, really propel you forward and make you feel really good because you really are worth it. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Remember to subscribe. Thanks. Bye, guys.